All right, I might have to take my own advice because right now I am so frustrated by the fact that like I can't see anything more with this guy I'm seeing. And he's a great guy. He's a great guy on paper, great guy in person. And I just don't understand why I don't see more with him. Like, what made me want to see more with my exes? You know, like, it's so, I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but it's so frustrating. Like, he's a great guy. He's like such a good guy. And it's like, and then I don't see more with him. It's like, why? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what is wrong with me.
This is why a lot of guys end up in the friend zone because of women like this. He's such a good guy. I think about my ex all the time, but he's such a good guy. Women think that men are just out here just dog women. No, we start off as good guys. We start off as a nice guys. We start off as the perfect guy that you deserve to be with, that you really should be with. But often what happens is that women like this, they end up red pilling men. They end up breaking a man's heart, and not because he did anything wrong. Oh no, he's a perfect gentleman. He's a good guy. He brings the flowers, but he's too nice. Oh no, you're just too nice. You know, I need a bad boy. I need someone that's gonna put me in my place. I need someone with a little zest, with a little swag, and all this other kind of stuff. I need someone that's gonna just throw me on the bed or something like that. That's what these women want out here, and this is why it's so difficult for a man to be out here dating with the intention to want to get married and have a wife and have a kids, because you meet a pretty young girl and then you get out here and like, oh, you're doing everything right, and you are doing everything right, but the fact that she just doesn't see you in that way, oh, he's just my friend, oh, this is just some guy that I met that one time. So while you're out here trying to take her on a 5-star dinner, she's going back to the house party to smash Chad and Tyrone. That's exactly what's going on out here. This is why guys are just like, I don't know what to do out here, and maybe I'm just going to go my own way. Maybe I'm just going to forget about women because I've tried. I don't know how to be a bad guy. Or maybe you do decide to transform, and maybe you do turn into that bad boy. Maybe you do go from the guy that's buying flowers and chocolate and all this other kind of stuff to the bad boy that doesn't give a damn, to the bad boy that just ignores her, that just shuns her away. And then you see the attraction that she comes over because you're ignoring her. Just the mind games that's out here is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, so you're not supposed to give them attention. You're not supposed to plan dates and all this and that stuff. But then when they get older, like after 30 or so, then like, oh, how come the men out here don't want to date? How come the men out here don't want to plan dates? They just want to do coffee dates. I want to get taken to a nice restaurant. I'm not saying you gotta be Ruth Chris, but okay, maybe I'll accept Cheesecake Factory or something. But I want a guy to plan a date. I want a guy to come talk to me. These guys aren't approaching me anymore. This is the reason why. Because when you were younger, you were shunning guys away. You were putting them in the friend zone. And now that you're older, those same guys, they understand the game now. They've gone down the red pill line. Maybe they went black pill. I don't know. But they decided to change their behavior and adapt to the environment around them because you ladies have done this to them. So now they're deciding to move a lot differently. They're not planning dates. They're not being cordial. They're not being gentlemen. Why? Because it didn't get them anywhere in the past. And now when they decide to be a bad boy, now it's suddenly, oh, they're getting the attention. They don't have to do all this whining and dining. They can just take you back to the hotel room and smash you and go on about your day. And that's what it is now. And I'm sorry, ladies, you have done this. Men adapted to the market. Back in the day, a man couldn't even have sex with you unless he met your parents and he agreed to marry you at like 21 years old anymore. Now you can just get on Tinder or whatever, swipe left, swipe right, and then you can find somebody and you ain't even got to barely know her first name. She just comes to the hotel room, get it on, and you about your day. So that's what's really going on out here.
You know how girls love to say, oh, as soon as he stops messing with me, his life just declines. You know, I made his life so much better. I fear that is not the case for me at all. I just checked his Instagram. He's never looked better. I'm sick. I literally am sick. I don't know. It's like he got richer. He got fitter. He got hotter. And I know I shouldn't be checking, but I'm just a girl. okay? And I wanted to see what was going on. I honestly wanted to check it and be like, yeah, your life probably is bad now. Karma, karma. And did I need karma? Because I swear, I don't want to swear, but I'm pretty sure he's never looked so good in his entire life.
This lady got humble. She got the big humble pie because I guarantee you she broke up this relationship with this guy that she's talking about. I guarantee you she thought she was going to level up. She thought she was going to find a better guy. She thought the grass was greener on the other side. She thought that, oh, you know, he's just this low life guy. He's a loser. He's not going to amount to anything. You know, he doesn't make a whole lot of money right now. He's just doing this dead end job or something. He's not going to go far in life. I need another guy. I need a guy with swag. I need a guy with money. I need a guy that's done something with himself, that can take me out on trips or something. That's the kind of guy I need. So I don't want to waste any more time with this loser out here. But funny how she's checking for this guy, and all of a sudden she found out that he is the one that leveled up. He is the one that's gotten into the gym. He's the one that's gotten his money up. He's the one that's got the swag and all this other kind of stuff. That maybe got his wardrobe together. But now she's like, maybe did I regret this decision? Did I let him go too soon? Like what is going on? This is what happens out here. Women break up with guys, and it's just like, oh, you want to be mad that he moved on. You want to be mad that he is leveled up. Well, guess what? Because he's not with you anymore, he's got a lot more time to go to the gym. He's got a lot more time to get his bread right, to get some certifications or find a new job or whatever he's doing, because he's not spending so much time trying to attend to you. So now he has leveled himself up. But you seem like you're bitter. You seem like you're so upset that, why couldn't he get this way with me? He could, but you were so busy dogging this man down, looking down upon him because of where he was, instead of looking at the trajectory of where he wanted to go. See, you ladies, you often want to be at the finish line, but you don't want to be shooting in the gym with a man. You don't want to be with the guy through the hard times. You just want to be there once he gets to the level of achievement, once he gets some success. No. It don't work that way. If you want me to be with you long term, if you want me to really appreciate you, if you want me to actually be the one that's going to put a ring on your finger and marry you and call you my wife to the end of our days, I need you to here shooting with me in the gym. I need you when I'm at my low, and then we rise together. I'm not saying you got to take care of me. I'm not saying you got to build me up or something like that. No, I'm building myself up. But are you going to be along with me for this ride that I am going down, or are you just going to just leave me and try to come back once I get further on, closer to the finish line, once I'm in first place? See, right now I'm in fifth place. I'm in eighth place, but I am working my way through the battles. I'm getting past some other people, and I'm achieving another level of success. But you're mad because why couldn't I do that with you? You felt like you were wasting your time. Oh no. So now you come looking at my Instagram a year, 3 years later or something. You see I didn't got in the gym. You just see I got my bread up. You see I'm dating some other women. So now you're upset. But you had the good guy. You had him. He was yours. Y'all were locked in together. But yet you wanted to leave him for what? Because you thought the grass was greener? You thought you could do it? That's exactly what it was.
Life. And in my entire life. Honestly, I'm really happy for him, because that motivates me even more to get better and to become a better version of myself every single day. Because when I saw that, I'm eating kale because of that. I'm eating kale. I'm hitting the gym right after this. I don't care. I'm sick.
She gonna go to the car crying after this video. Oh my God. She is trying to keep herself from crying. She is just like, oh, I'm so happy for him, this and that. But you see the end of the video, she's like, she is about to go break down into tears because she just realized I messed up. I let him go, and now he doesn't want me anymore. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. That's exactly what happened. Back then you did not want this man. You left him for no good reason. He was probably a good guy, just like the lady in the last video was saying. He's probably a good guy. He's a great guy. He's a gentleman. He's honest. He's emotionally intelligent. But he's too nice. I can't do nothing with him. Or maybe he hasn't achieved anything yet. He hasn't gotten his bread up. He hasn't achieved a level of success that I'm looking for. I want a guy to make six figures, and I need to be in a big house, and I want to be able to travel, but he can't do that for me. So I'm gonna go holler at this other guy. Or I see other women online, they're getting their bills paid, they're getting taken on trips, but you're not doing that for me. And I want someone to do that for me, because I want to flex on Instagram. I want to flex on Facebook. I want to get on Twitter and show all the jealous women out there that yes, I have this life and you wish you could have it too. That's what they want. And they look down on you because you can't give it to them. But guess what? If they was with you shooting in the gym, once you get 35 or 40 or such, when men actually really start making that kind of money, he will be willing to do that for you, no question. And then some of these guys, they'll be willing to pay for everything. You'll be able to sit down, be a stay-at-home wife if he can truly afford it, if the numbers work out for you, but you didn't want to be there for him. So now you back out here on the streets, you eating your kale, you about to start crying on TikTok. You probably gonna need some therapy to realize, why am I leaving good men out here? Because they're not where I think they should be or where I want them to be. Newsflash, you're not hot stuff either, ma'am. You can level up as well. But guess what? If you come together with a person and you grow together, it is so much better than trying to meet somebody later on and it feel like a freaking job interview. But no, when you see people that's been married 10, 20, 30, 40 years or whatever, they started off young. They got married in their early 20s, or maybe they were college sweethearts, or maybe they met in their later 20s or 30s or something, but they've been together for such a long time because they were willing to stay with each other through the hard times. They were willing to grow with one another. You don't see that nowadays. Why is that? It's not because men are leaving the relationships. Most of the time, 80% of the time, it is the women leaving. And you can't tell me that it's because the men are just beating them down. They talking mean stuff to them. They fear for their lives. They done gamble the house away. They're a raging alcoholic or drug dealer. No, it is none of that. It's simply because I'm not happy. That's exactly what it is. And now you see a lot of women out here of all different races just completely regretting their choices, completely regretting their decisions, and wish they could go back to the nice guy because it's cold in these streets. It's lonely in the streets. Winter ain't coming. Winter is here. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.